This video is of Josh's RetroPie. I'm demoing it for Josh and Canon. And here's just some of the emulators that you have. Of course, you have your RetroPie configuration menu, ScumMV, which is used for point-and-click games like Myst, 32X, which is the only complete emulator I have right now. I use the scraping utility to get the different box art and the metadata. So I'm just going to demo some of these games here. Let's see here. Let's do NBA Jam. We got Mortal Kombat. I'm using Josh's PS3 aftermarket controller, which works pretty well. As you can see, now this is Mortal Kombat for Sega 32X. There's some of the other games available. Doom, one of my favorite games. Alright, let's go back. Actually, I accidentally loaded this game. Get out of that. Show you some of the other emulators. Alright, you got Sega Cd, Super Nintendo, Infocom, Amiga, Dreamcast, Game Gear, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Macintosh, MAME, which I just got running. That's got 2,296 games available. Not all games are playable because they require a CHD image, which I do have all the CHD images, but haven't gotten that far yet. Mega Drive, which is just the Genesis, Nintendo 64. I'll demo that. Canon was wanting to see the Super Mario 64, so we'll go into that emulator. And you can search for a alphabetically, so you don't have to scroll through the gigantic list of games. But as you can see, it's the entire Nintendo 64 library. It's in there somewhere. There it is. And it plays perfectly. There's no frame rate issues or anything with Super Mario 64.
It's me, Mario! Hello! Hey Mario, please go to the castle. I just made a You're a true Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Ah. You grabbed me again. Ah, okay. Apparently I suck at Mario. Okay. Let me check out some of the other games. Yeah, there is some loading time with some of the games. Some start faster than others. Ooh. So there is some audio stutter with this emulator in some of the games, most notably in GoldenEye. But as far as in-game, it is pretty quick. Okay. I'm going to go back and check out some more of the emulators. Got regular Nintendo, and that's 733 games. That's a complete US set. So we'll go to some of the other more popular games like the Marios. Actually, that's going to be under S. We'll do Super Mario Bros. 3 here. Let me adjust my camera a little bit here. Picture in there. There we go. because I suck at Mario. So let's just die and start that over. And that's NES games. Next, you got DOS here. You can run DOS-based games in DOSBox, like Doom and some other games. But there's also other games already in here, like Quake, Quake 3 Arena, Super Mario War, Duke Nukem 3D. These games all work great. PSP games, notably. There's a lot of pretty good PSP games. Soul Calibur works just fine. As a matter of fact, I'll go ahead and demo that one now.
reflects in the warriors' shining blades and their determined eyes.
Ready? Only death awaits those who get in my way.
Battle 1.
Wow. So there's some frame rate issues there. Oh, awesome frame rate issue. Some of the PSP games are going to have frame rate issues, just merely for the fact that you know, it takes a lot to actually emulate these types of systems here. But all these games here will play, some better than others. PlayStation games all work great. There's a couple good ones in here. See, what do we got? And a lot of these games I haven't even played. I just threw them on here. But got Chrono Trigger, a PlayStation version of Chrono Trigger. Okay, so we'll get out of that. Josh was wanting me to show him some of the Super Nintendo, believe, can't remember which game he wanted me to demo. Lethal Enforcers, I think, or something like that. There's all kinds. I mean, everything you can think of is on here. Let me see here if I can find what he was wanting me to look for. Oh yeah, Lethal Weapon. I think that's what it was. Ah. Oh my god. Terrible. Okay. Let's go back to the main menu. Sega Cd games. Most of which were terrible. I'll just demo Earthworm Jim. So you can see how terrible Sega Cd games were. It's cool that the RetroPie is actually capable of emulating some of these games, considering these are images. Okay, that's enough of that. Dreamcast games also. We'll just